everyone, and welcome to Parenting Diaries. My name is Flash Mboro. I am the host. We are on CAC TV Kenya, on Facebook and on YouTube, and our number is 0111 220044. On show today, we have amazing people. We have Miriam L. Rashehe and Jerry Maria, and Jerry has a foundation, Jerry Maria Foundation. We are going to talk about all that, about the foundation and what we do, what they do. Now, the show today is about parenting a differently abled child. Jerry Maria has cerebral palsy. Wow, that's such a mouthful. So, first of all, Miriam, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And first tell us about the Jerry Maria Foundation, and then you're going to tell us in a nutshell, what is cerebral palsy?
Jerry Maria Foundation is a foundation that was founded 6 years ago by Jerry Maria, and she can say more about it, but it is all about creating awareness on children with cerebral palsy and psychosocial, offering therapy services, and a lot, she'll say more, a lot about children with cerebral palsy.
All right.
Yes.
Jerry Maria, tell us about your foundation. Then we will also get from Mom what is cerebral palsy. All right, about the foundation.
Thank you, and thank you for having us here today. Jerry Maria Foundation is an NGO which was started 6 years ago, and it came about when I was in university, and I noticed the interventions I got when I was young. Many children were not getting. At the time I was working at the Cerebral Palsy Society of Kenya, and there were gaps in the system. So our main objectives are awareness creation, early intervention, and support systems.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, awareness. What is cerebral palsy?
Cerebral palsy is a condition that is acquired by a child before when the mother is expectant and gets sick or gets an infection. That's before the child is born, or during the birth due to prolonged labor or complications related to birth, or after delivery if a child gets sick or gets an infection, and especially more when the child's fever goes high and develops complications, if a child has jaundice and it is not attended to, or if a child just gets very sick like pneumonia. The many cases that we get to find is pneumonia, and they are not treated in good time. So the child develops cerebral palsy.
All right. Wow. That's very important information, because I personally knew a bit, but I didn't even know that much. So that is very important. How is it bringing up a child with cerebral palsy?
It is a long journey, and it is a story. And you know, it is not the normal kind of thing that happens. I always ask people when they are going for their prenatal clinics, are they ever told that you can get a child with a disability? Because when a parent is expectant or a mother is expectant, they expect to get a normal, I call them normal in quote, child. So what happens when you don't get the normal in quote child?
Yeah.
And you know, in most cases, we are told, congratulations, you have a bouncing baby. So if you get a baby with special needs, forget it. You will not get the congratulation message. You will be told, we are sorry, you know. And for any new mother or for any newborn, firstborn, the message changes immediately, because you are expecting a normal in quote child. but now you have a child who has an extra, a condition that you never knew about.
Yeah.
And for me, I can say I had never heard about cerebral palsy before I got Njeri Maria.
Right.
So for me, it was a really new and different experience because you start by understanding what is cerebral palsy.
Yes.
And because you are not expecting it then, you start now thinking, how do I go about this? So for me, it's a long journey, but it has been good. It has been a good journey for training and for just understanding what this is. Yes.
Wow. And congratulations for this far. You brought up an amazing young woman, right? I've seen Jerry grow, so I can testify you've done a good job. An absolutely good job.
Thank you.
Now, Jerry, how has it been being differently abled? And you went to normal schools. So how was that for you? Were you bullied?
Yes, unfortunately. But also, quite interesting because when people ask me, I say kindergarten were my best years in school. And people ask, why kindergarten? Because I got a very amazing teacher who understood me and was patient with me. And kids want to eat, play, sleep, share snacks,
Yeah.
So everyone is open to each other and inclusive. But after kindergarten, when the awareness started, then the bullying started. And kids would ask me, why do you walk like that? And why do you talk like that? And most times, I didn't even know why.
You thought you were okay. Or rather, you thought you were just like them.
I was just like them.
Yeah.
So before I go to the point of fully understanding, I have cerebral palsy, and it is long term, then it took a toll on me. And I remember asking Mom, why me? And why did God choose me? And she said, one day she told me, why not you?
Right.
I was like, that's a bit mean, but yeah.
That's an unfair question.
But she asked me, why not? And that shifted my perspective. It meant to be for the good, or it's actually a good thing to be different. But school was tough. We fought battles with the teachers, with the other children. We fought the system because the system is the one which has a lot of gaps in accommodating children with disabilities.
Oh, absolutely. How about campus? You graduated from African Nazareth. I can still see you in your gown and giving a speech, and I was thinking, oh my God. How was campus, given that campus people are more mature than primary school? How was that?
Unfortunately enough, campus was good, but campus wasn't any different. The bullying still ran through into campus.
Okay.
And even before I went to campus, getting a university in Kenya was already a challenge.
Yeah.
Because most of them would say we have never had
A special needs
with
child.
cerebral palsy specifically in our classes. So already the doors were closed before I even knocked. So when African Nazarene agreed to take me in, it was also on you need to do a pre-university first for us to test if we can
onboard you to university.
Yes. And then after the pre-uni, they onboarded me.
Okay.
But once we got into it and they were able to accommodate me and they understood my needs, you could still see students would come to class and tease me. When a lecturer comes and they see me, they look at me like, what are you doing in my class?
Oh.
So there were those instances, but I'm quite outspoken, so I'll be able to explain myself, but still it was quite hurtful.
Right.
Yeah.
So how did you survive? What kept you going? How long were you in campus?
4 years.
What kept you going those 4 years? What gave you the, I gotta do this, I gotta graduate?
Understanding when my mom also told me, and my auntie, they made a joke, and they told me I'm the guinea pig.
You're the sample.
And so at the back of my mind, I knew it was not just about me, but I was sample in the system. But also in me, I knew I could do it.
Yeah.
I could do it,
Right.
you know? And I also understood the way they were behaving was from a lack of awareness.
Right.
Not
Out of ignorance.
Yes.
Okay.
Not that they know. So I think I was brave enough to dare and to push on every day. Yeah.
Now, Miriam,
Yes.
so Njeri has told us her journey in primary school. Nursery was great, thank God.
Yeah.
Stigma in primary school, stigma in campus. Kids run home to tell mom. They can't wait to tell mom, so-and-so bullied me. So how was it for you, Miriam?
For me, it was just, I can say it was just a journey, in that from the beginning, when you get a special needs child, you don't know what to expect. So when you start life with them, you're always full of you always get surprises. And you normally have the normals that you expect to receive, but now you have to be going through an extra mile. Like I can say, the bullying, we are fighters. I think that's what kept us going. Because my daughter is bullied, I tell her what to go and do the next day. And I'll speak to her. And then if it gets worse, I would have to go to school. So, we are those parents, if you have a special needs child, you are those parents who will be in school 3 times a week. Yeah. And the teachers see you and they are wondering why you are back. But every time you need to go to school consistently.
She needs to see the support.
Yeah, she needed to see, but still you needed to make the teachers aware. What I've learned about raising a child is that not everyone is aware about the condition of this child.
In fact, I want you to talk to parents about any child with a special child, whether it's cerebral palsy or whatever, so that they can understand what goes on behind the scenes, right?
So I can start just by when you get a child with a disability. It is different. So the expectations you had shift. So now if you had a child, if you get your child, like I'll just speak about Maria.
Yeah.
Maria was born. She developed CP when she was born, during birth. So I was blessed. I always say I was blessed, and I think that's why I took it positively, because my doctor, the doctor who was seeing me, and the pediatrician who took up Maria informed me immediately that my child has a condition. Okay. So from then, I was able to shift my focus. Yeah. And when you start from there, so they took me through the first steps of, if your child, what's the signs to watch out for? And I was kindly advised by 6 months to start therapy.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. By 6 months, we started therapy.
What therapy is this?
We physiotherapy.
Okay. Right.
So at 6 months, we started therapy. And that was great for Maria because that was the first intervention that she needed. So she was helped her neck was not holding well, and she was not able to sit. So, and those are the flags that parents need to notice. If your child's neck is not holding well by 3 months, that's a red flag. If they're not being able to support themselves by sitting by 6 months, then you know that these milestones are not okay. And you need to check on your child. So for me, we start therapy and we go on with therapy up to 6 years.
All right.
So start therapy. So for what I'd like to tell parents, any parent with a child who is different, do you know what condition your child has? Are you aware? Don't just say, I meet parents saying, my child just is slow in walking. Your child cannot be slow in walking up to 3 years.
So it's something that had started, but we assume things.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because for a normal child, they should be able to sit.
Yes.
At a certain age.
Yeah.
At least put them. Yeah. They should be able to, the neck should hold by 3 months to 6. If your child is not sitting by 1 year, that's a red flag. You need to know, why is my child not sitting? If your child is not walking at 2 years, then the child is supposed to have walked at around 1 year, isn't it? So those are the red flags that you need to pick up. And then once you know what the condition of the child is, then you can go. You can seek for assistance. And once you get that assistant, you'll know what kind of therapy does my child require.
The interventions.
Yes. What intervention does my child require? Like today, I've just met a parent who has a child who is not sitting and is 1 year, 6 months. So that child has been unwell and they've been hoping the child will get better. But for how long will you hope or keep looking or waiting to see that the child gets better? So early intervention is key. Then once you start the therapies, you'll go for so many. For Maria, we went for physiotherapy, occupational therapy. We've gone to the chiro, we've gone to the speech therapist. I've been everywhere. We've moved. For many years we did that. And that is why she is what she is today. Then from there, you start looking for schools. Where will you take this child to school?
Because she has to go to school.
She has to go to school.
Yeah.
And she's not walking like any other child. She keeps falling. She's not speaking like any other child.
Yes.
She's not feeding well.
Yes.
So you have to give her softer food, even though she's 3 years.
Yes.
So where do you take that child to school?
Wow.
So once she goes to school, like I remember she started her first kindergarten and she went only for 2 terms. Then we changed her.
Because?
They couldn't handle her.
Okay. All right.
So we went to the school she really loved. She got a very great kindergarten teacher. And that teacher took her on till standard 3. You know,
maybe you can mention her name and the school.
Teacher Wanjiro. She's called Teacher Wanjiro. But yeah, we'll say who she is.
And the school, because it's positive?
She was in Imara Kindergarten.
All right, okay. That's in Kikuyu.
Yeah, in Kikuyu.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so that's where we started.
Teacher Wanjiro, a big shout out to you if you're listening.
Yes, Teacher Wanjiro, she's a great blessing to this family.
Okay.
So from there you start school, then you move to another school.
As you grow?
As you grow. Primary for Maria was tough.
Yeah, she's mentioned.
Yeah, but from my side as a parent, every parent wants the child to go to school. So you look for the school that can fit. Is it convenient? Will they be able to handle her? Do they have fewer students? And what will surprise you sometimes is that most of these schools have special education teachers. But most of those teachers are not exposed to special needs children.
Okay. They have done the theory.
Yes.
But the practical is a whole different ballgame.
It's a whole different world. Most of the special needs, not in the special units, in the schools, cannot handle its theory, and the practical is a completely different things.
Walisomea hii kitu.
Lakini
But when it comes to now the real thing.
Okay. The other thing would be, this child has been assessed by KISE, Kenya Institute of Special Education, yes, and placed in a normal school. So in that normal school, the KISE expects the school to cater for that child.
Yeah.
And for Maria, our assessment required that if you have 20, if you are doing a maths homework, don't give her 20 sums. If you're giving 20 sums, give her 10 sums.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If it's a composition, don't give her composition every day because of her writing skills.
Yes.
Because she will not be as fast as the others.
So
our requirement is, let her sit near the teacher and also give her less work. But it is not practical, because in this competitive country we are in, where education is so competitive, the teacher will want this special needs child to do well, so that the grades of that class will not go down.
Because if she doesn't do well, she affects the average.
Yeah, she affects the average. So that becomes an issue, because the teacher will still want her to try and do the same
as everyone else.
And that becomes very hard for the child.
Because now she feels stagnated, there is pressure.
Yes, in most times you could not finish the homework.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you can't finish the homework.
Yeah.
Because she wants to finish, and I'm telling her, no, it's late, go and sleep. Why should we do homework for so long?
But a child being a child,
she wants to finish her homework, so that tomorrow she will say she has finished her homework.
Yeah.
But I'm there telling her, no, 11, why should we do homework up to 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
So those are just some of the basic issues. But you see, the school is also making an assumption they're okay. They just want to try and see whether she can catch up with the other students. Those are some of the issues. At
whatever cost.
Yeah, at whatever cost.
Yeah.
But for them, they're just been good.
Yeah.
But it's not working for us.
Right.
And that's the same case as most of the children who are going to these schools, they can't just catch up. Yes.
And unfortunately, many parents are ignorant.
Yes.
Because they've not gone to these places you've gone, so they've not gotten the right advice.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the psychological support. The psychological, her mind, and how to deal with the social issues. What as a mother, what have been your challenges for you psychologically in supporting your daughter to the world? Because she can't live in isolation. We can't live in isolation. So how have you socialized and supported her psychologically?
For me, I think...
And what you tell parents to support their kids?
Yeah, for me, I think my best way was that I got a child. I was told she has she's a special needs child, and that was it. So for me, I thought, this is it. I have to move with this. And I've never asked myself, frankly, I'm here, I've never asked myself why I got this child the way she is. So what happened is that I got the child I got, and I started moving. And I told myself, I remember very well, and I want to say this, when I was in hospital, someone said, someone commented and said, these people are just coming to see this baby, and they don't know she will not be anything. Oh, yes. And in my mind, I told myself, my child will be something. So I think I had an agenda that from the hospital, that this child is going to be something. That's why I think I concentrated so much on therapy. I just knew this child has to be different. I really worked. You
made that shame a motivation.
Yes.
I like that.
I made sure the child went for therapy, and anything she required, she got. We tried with God's help. Yes. We made sure she got all the assessments she needed. We made sure she got all the interventions that, we would just ask the doctor, what do you think we need to do? And what the teachers, together even in school, we would ask the teachers, what do you think we need to do? And that was the driving force for me. And so for her, we made sure she would be as comfortable as she needed to be. And maybe my luck for me having Maria is that she came out not to be a softie or, you know,
She's a
Maria
tough
came
cookie.
out tough. So I think she says we are too tough, but she came out tough.
Tougher, yeah.
Because if it's an issue in school, we'd know how to sort it. If the children are bullying you, then we would know how to talk about it. But I think the best part about Maria's life is that she can confess, she has had the greatest support system.
Yeah.
Greatest. And if I can go back, is that we have a very good family support network.
Right.
Her dad is her cousins, her aunts and uncles, and her grandparents. For me, I always say raising Maria for me was easy because I had a very great support system who accepted her and took her in as she was and did all they could to make Maria's life easy. So for parents, I think, or I always say, the first thing for any parent is to accept or acknowledge. You know what happens, Flash, a lot of times? Because you don't expect to have a child with a disability, and in a home, there's not been a child with a disability, people start asking themselves, why do I have this kind of a child? And anyway, you'll get all the answers that you need regarding why you have
that child.
So by the time you start sorting yourself, am I cursed? Am I bewitched?
Did I do something
wrong? I do something wrong? What didn't I do? You know? By the time you answer all those questions, then your child is 3 years and you've not done anything about that child.
You miss the physios.
Yeah, you meet the physios and all the intervention. So I think the first step for any parent listening or who has a child is just to know that this is a child and it's a medical condition that needs to be addressed. And every medical solution condition, it has a solution.
Yeah.
So for us, we urge them, even for me, I urge parents, accept. We accept that child has a disability.
Yeah.
First, and then you seek interventions for that child.
All right.
Yes.
Now, we are going to take a break. And after the break, we are going to talk about society and how society can support anybody who is abled differently. Society, because these are our people, we love them absolutely, and we live with them, they live with us. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Hi again and welcome back to our show, Parenting Diaries. I'm your host, Flash Mboro. With me in studio, I have Miriam Rashehe and Njeri Maria. Njeri has cerebral palsy and Miriam is her mom. So we have described what is cerebral palsy. Njeri has told us her journey and about the foundation. And right now, I want us to hear from Miriam and Njeri. What support do you wish society, whether it is church, workplaces, our village mates, what support would you wish everybody gave anyone who is differently abled?
For me, I think the first thing should be understanding what children with special needs, what is a child with special need, or even what is disability all about. Because we are coming from a culture, our customs. How was disability treated like? You know, it's just recently we've seen a lot of children with disability. I understand from the Kikuyu custom where we come from, they were never seen, those children.
It was a curse and
it was a curse and a bad, yes. So people never got to see them. So now they are seeing them. How do they handle those children?
Yeah.
They were never there. So for us, it's first to understand that disability is not a curse. It has nothing to do with whether you gave your dowry or it was not given, or whether you did
you have sinned against God.
Or you've sinned against God. God is a loving God.
Especially that dowry thing.
Yeah.
They keep throwing it. Yeah.
God is a loving God. It has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So I would like the society to understand that anyone can have a disability, especially grown-ups.
Yeah.
You know, we talk of our perspective from the children's side. That's where you're coming from. Children born with special needs. But we've seen grown-ups, and especially most of our elective members who have disabilities have acquired.
Yes.
They have acquired disability, and it is taken normally.
Yes.
But when you get a child who is different, then it is seen differently.
You're stigmatized.
Yeah, you're stigmatized.
Yeah.
Can we start by just letting the society understand that this is a medical condition and it has its own way of treatment? And these children are here with us and their lives can be made much better.
Yeah.
We can learn even from Maria that she was coming from somewhere with cerebral palsy, and here she is.
With the whole foundation?
Yeah, with the whole foundation. Yes, we thank God.
Right.
Yes. So that is the first starting point, that these people are here with us. They're in our society. And then once we understand them, that will help reduce the stigma. Because let me tell you, you just get a child with a disability in a family. That's the first thing that happens. People, you're stigmatized. People don't want to walk with you. Most people don't want to play. Most people don't want to be associated with families that have children with disabilities.
Right.
It's just that we have a very great family.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited.
They are absolutely proud of you and very protective.
So what happens when a child is born in a family where they cannot find that support?
Yeah.
And in most of the cases, that's why you find most of the parents with children with disability are single parents.
Because first of all, it's a marriage breaker.
Yeah, it is a marriage breaker.
I agree. I hear you. Yeah.
Once a parent becomes single, then that leads to more problems. Because now, will the mother take care of the child, or will they go to look for food for the child?
Yeah. Oh, it's double tragedy.
It becomes a double tragedy. Fine, then you may be able to afford a nanny to take care of your child. How much will you pay for that nanny? And which nanny is willing to stay with a child with disability?
Yeah.
Talk about children who have severe disability and they are older. And they need to be taken care of. They need to change diapers.
Yes.
They cannot go to the toilet.
Yes.
Which nanny is willing to take care of your child up to that age?
Yeah.
And you see, those are the life issues that are there. So that's how you find most mothers are not being able to work because they have to take care of the child, and they're neither being able to afford to take care of this child.
Because they're not working.
They're not working. So for me, I say, you have a child with a disability, that family and poverty are very closely related.
It's like a comorbidity.
Yes. Yes.
This gives back to that.
This gives way to that.
You are so right.
And then let's talk about the parents who have those children. If they've not accepted, then they have a problem. And most of the parents who come to the foundation when I'm there, we have realized that most of our parents are either not okay, and most of them get into depressions.
Because they've not accepted?
Yeah, they've not accepted, and the stigma.
Okay. And they're also lonely because they were left. The husbands walked away.
The husbands walk away. Nobody in your neighborhood wants to come and help you babysit your baby.
So there's isolation, there's guilt, there's shame, there's name it.
Name it, all of it together. So you have to take care of this by yourself. And you know, the most interesting thing, like I'll just give a good example of a parent the other day. Comes carrying the baby. So the baby is for, I think, over 10 years. So it's a long baby. They can't walk.
Yeah.
So you are carrying that baby. And you know, on the road, someone asks you,
why are you carrying
a big baby?
I know. Oh my
Let this baby walk. And you know, your baby cannot walk. Another one came crying. Why? Because she's carrying the baby and the neck is falling.
So we are telling you, wewe mama,
wewe mama, beba mtoto vizuri. Kwa nini usibebe mtoto vizuri? So what does that do to that mother? That baby cannot hold the head. That baby is long. If it's a 14-year-old, you have to carry them. So what are you telling the parent? In fact, for them to leave the house, it's already it's a risk. Just
you're risking being shamed and shamed up to the destination.
Yes. Risk. Where they live is a risk. In fact, someone told me when the child comes out to play, the neighbors put their child into the house. They don't want them to play with that child. So your child goes to play alone. Msicheze na huyo mtoto. Because they're just different. And you know why they're different? These parents are not aware that this child is just different. So those are some of the things I think would like society to just know, that these children are okay. Just understand what disability is all about, or what kind of disabilities we have in society.
And before we even open our mouths to ask this woman why you are carrying this child, you may just want to shut up
and just
mind your own business. Yeah. If you're not helping, just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it. Because why make a mother cry? Because ati mama beba mtoto vizuri. Mama tumekuambia ubebe mtoto vizuri. You know?
Then you have to probably explain and re-traumatize yourself and what have you.
Yes.
Maria, how is it for you? Now that you are all here with a foundation and what have you, really, how is it for you in the society?
It's a win and a lose.
Okay, win and lose. Okay,
win and lose.
Right.
I have been educated, empowered, confident. I have the foundation. I am aware. I think of society. So I like to say, walk like a giraffe.
Okay, explain that.
My head high, and my toes, my legs tall, because to some extent I understand who am I and what I'm doing on this earth.
Okay.
With the foundation and everything else I do. But then you still find everywhere I go, people stare.
Yeah. Okay. How is that?
It's tough.
Do you get used to people staring?
Never. People will stare. People will point. People will whisper nasty things. Yeah. People will keep telling Mom, ask me, why are you alone? And I'm like, who should I be with? And they may
Okay, who asks you why are you alone?
strangers. And
Because they are thinking, oh my gosh, who left you alone in the
Because they're
streets?
thinking, why are you going alone?
You need to be with somebody
Yeah.
to take care of you,
be
right?
alone, you know?
So you ask me, who should I be? I would love to be a fly on the wall and be asking someone, who should I be with?
Yeah, so that's common. And even people thinking like you're not thinking, you're not intellectual.
You're not normal.
Yeah, and how she. I've had a lot of people say how she. So those comments, no matter how strong they are, those comments bring you down
Yeah.
to the extent of how much more can I improve myself. You know, what do you need from me to show you that I am human?
Yeah.
Number one, I am human. I am just like you.
Yeah.
I am independent.
Yeah.
So society, wherever we go, has a very big part to play, and they need to become more aware for us to be more included in their society.
All right. Viewers, you have heard that, what Jerry has said. The challenge in society is they feel misunderstood, and the guilt you put on them is wondering, how much more can I improve myself? So we need to be sensitive to include them socially and to understand that they are also human beings. Let's be careful about the things we say, the comments, the stares. It's rude and it's absolutely insensitive. So the next time you see a woman carrying a big child, you may want to first either shut up or just, there is a reason. And if you need to ask, then maybe you may want to do it with a view to understand, not to judge. So thank you very much for Jerry for that. Let us be sensitive. They are trying their best, and yeah, let's be sensitive. Now, what do you look back at, Miriam, over the years? You look back and what is it that you tell God? With Jerry, you did this for me. That one, Lord, hands down. How many tender?
I'm a tender.
I'm a tender.
Yes. Just by being independent. You know, the first voice I had was my child will be dependent on me. Now that she's independent, she's even more independent than the other people I know.
She's an employer.
Yes. For me, that's it. That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Right.
Yeah. And for every parent who has a special needs child, I always say, for every parent raising a child, we expect our children to be independent.
At one point.
At one point or another. But for most parents raising children with disability, they know that their children will be dependent all their lives.
Yeah.
That's a bare fact.
Because there are some disabilities that...
Yes. And once the children don't get the opportunity for early intervention, education, employment, in fact, we can just conduct a survey and see how many children have gone to school with special needs, how many have been employed, how many are living alone. Very few.
True.
So for me, having an independent girl, I'm good. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can afford to travel and you know she'll take care of herself.
No. She took care of herself since high school.
Jerry has even traveled abroad.
Yes.
On her own.
A lot of times.
Many times. Did you hear that?
Many times.
Right.
Yeah, all by herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember there was a time we were talking and you were telling me the following day she's going to Meru, I don't know to do what, and then she's going to come back. And I was thinking, wow.
Wow. For me, that is it. I have no dependent in my house.
No.
And I thank God for that.
Right.
Yes, because she's able to do much more than we can do ourselves.
Yeah.
Because for me, I can't, foundation, no.
Yeah, it's not your kind of thing.
No, I'm just part of the foundation.
Yes.
She's managed, Maria has managed to do what I could not also have expected, because she managed to go through school, even with the issues that were there.
Yeah.
She's managed to go through college. She finished. She's managed to do her own stuff, create her own foundation. And here we are, she's moving on with her life. So that is a milestone, and I thank God for that.
Yeah.
So for me, that is, and for any other parent, I know that those are the struggles they are having. Because if your child is at an age going year, and they cannot be able to go to school, now that becomes an issue. Now your child has fed, is 3 years, there's every other child in the neighborhood is going to kindergarten. Yours is not going to kindergarten. Your child needs to go to high school. They've stayed in primary school for 10 years, 11 years. It's bigger, your children are bigger than the ones in high school. And yet from the school special needs unit, there is no transition. They'll just stay there. They cannot go to a college. Neither can they go to the university, because very few of them are able to go to campus.
Yes.
So those are the issues that our parents are dealing with.
Yeah.
So we're also dealing with issues of medical care.
Yeah.
Our children the children with special needs keep getting sick.
Yes.
So we have parents who keep going to hospital all the time. We have children who are taking medicine for convulsions all the time.
Yes, yes.
They can't afford it. And you know what happens when you can't afford medicine? You just let it be.
Yeah, and it can be fatal.
Yeah. So that child, if they had money or had access to that medicine, they would be okay. But now because they are not able to do that, then they are not okay.
Yeah.
And you're just resigned to fate. Yes, so those are the issues that we need to look at. And those are the issues I look at and I say, we need to help parents be able to identify first the condition of the child. Then from there, the interventions that are needed. Then from there, they can be assessed to which school they need to go to. Once they go to school, how far can they go in this school system? If they need to go to the special unit, then let them go to the special unit. Then from special unit, the government is doing very well with the special unit, but where do they go after the special unit? Are they being able to access therapy? I'll give a very good example. We are in Kikuyu sub-county. The only Kikuyu sub-county does not have a therapy, a hospital with a therapy, an physiotherapy or occupational therapy. Anybody within Kikuyu has to go to Tigoni.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Or Kehara.
Okay.
Isn't it? Those two places.
Right.
So just imagine you have a child, a special needs child that needs therapy 2 times in a week.
You have to go
You have to go all the way to Tigoni. And Tigoni you are sharing with Lari and Limuru. So those are 3 sub-counties. Wow. There's a need.
Congested.
It's congested.
Now, let me ask. The Njeri Maria Foundation is for with people with cerebral palsy?
Maria, yeah, mainly children with cerebral palsy, but we have they have other children.
Okay.
Yes.
So you give awareness?
Yes, create awareness. Give assessment so that and referrals. Yeah, give assessment and referrals.
And of course sensitization.
We also offer psychosocial for the mothers or for the caregivers.
Very important.
Very important. Yes, we normally there's workshop once a month on different issues like we have feeding nutrition, positioning of these children. We have every month we have a workshop on a different agenda or an idea.
All right.
Yes.
Now, I would want to ask Maria, whom would you want to give a shout out for making your life easier to this day, over the years to this day? I want you to shout out to the people who have made your life.
Many.
Yeah,
So many.
Yes, so many.
So say generally. Don't say so and so and so and so and so. Just say generally.
But let me just give a big shout out to my mom and dad. I think if it wasn't who they are, I wouldn't be who I am.
Yeah.
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 So it took them as people and their courage and everything they give to me and everything they were to me for me to become who I am today.
And who they still are.
Yeah, I'm my biggest supporters. Even the foundation, if they weren't part of it, it wouldn't have come this far. So their support is my ultimate strength. And also because I'm also seeing other parents, other mothers and fathers, and how they interact with their children, and the love and the acceptance they give their children. And I think if my parents didn't just let me be, then I would have been confined.
Yeah,
To
absolutely.
my disability. But to some extent, they just let me be. And I want to encourage parents out there to, your child is a child first before their disability. They have their likes, their personality, their character, who they are. So if we just focus on the disability, we forget to see the child.
Absolutely.
And we miss so much out of the child. We miss who they are.
Yeah.
So I would want to encourage parents with children with disability, just let them be. And the level at which you accept them is the level at which they accept themselves.
The level at which you accept them is the level at which they accept themselves. I love that.
So,
I love that. Now, Miriam, assuming somebody right now wanted to support the Njeri Maria Foundation, how would they go about it?
That
is there a till number? Is there how do you go about that?
Njeri Maria Foundation normally has therapy every Thursday at the PCA Rime Church.
That's in Kikuyu?
In Kikuyu.
All right.
From 8 to 1 every Thursday. So we are open. They are open to anybody who wants to come, any new parent. We've had some old parents and we have in progress. We have had children who have come and they've been discharged. And any parent who feels they need some help or assistance or someone just to talk to, you can come to Njeri Maria Foundation. Then there we can help you. Njeri Maria Foundation has an office in Kikuyu. The Njeri Maria Foundation office opposite the PCA Church, Kikuyu Township.
Okay, Kikuyu Town.
Yes. They can offer or they can support, they can give any support.
Okay.
They are open for any support. We are open for any kind of material support, whether it is like counselors coming to help assist, whether it's financial, whatever support. And most of what we need, if anybody has diapers, like now, that is one of the major things that we need, diapers, and a place where we can get medicine, especially the medicine for convulsions.
Okay, so like pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals that would be able to enable our children get a free flow of medicine, because some are able to buy, some are not able to buy. Yes.
All right. Now, assuming we have someone listening from Mombasa, they can't come to the Rime, they can't come to Kikuyu, they can't bring diapers. They just want to send money on M-Pesa. Anasema mimi nimesoma nimeelewa, I have felt those parents and those kids I want to support. Do you have an M-Pesa number?
Maria.
Sandra Maria Foundation has a paybill number, which is 00 paybill M-Pesa account number is 001527. Account name is the form of donation. You can put your name and then the amount, or you can also send it to the bank on the account number 1257944207. Yeah. But then the paybill is the most convenient.
It's the most convenient. So you say the paybill name is Lipa na M-Pesa 001527.
Yes.
Account name,
The form of
donation, and then you send the money.
Yeah.
All right. So there we are. Paybill number Lipa na M-Pesa 001527.
I may also share the office number for those who don't want to be in touch with us.
All right.
0727 7846 46 50.
So the foundation office number is 0727 7846 50. That's right. 0727 7846 50. So I think we'll call it a wrap. I'll definitely have you guys again so that we can talk more and more and more. I'm just thinking maybe next time we should just have a live show so that people can send their questions real time. But that can be arranged. Thank you, viewers, for watching. That was Parenting Diaries with Flash Mboro. In studio, we had Miriam Wanjiroga Shehe and Jerry Maria, who has a foundation. Jerry Maria Foundation, supporting people with cerebral palsy, based in Kikuyu, and every Thursday they go to Thirime Church to offer counseling support and any other social support. Thirime Church is in Kikuyu. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Be blessed.